Alright guys, welcome to TR tutorial. Today we are gonna talk about how to write an AP argumentative essay. It's an essay where you take a position or stance and prove your point using evidences and reasoning. That's the argument part of the essay, and it's a regular essay with an intro, conclusion, and some body paragraphs. So that's the basic overview, and it's the third essay of the test. It's the easier one because you have less reading, so I suggest you guys start with this one, and the suggested time by the college board is 40 minutes. So that's that. So we should start with reading the question. It's generally located at the end of the prompt. We should read the question and write down the literal answer of it. What does the question actually asks? Because very often we tend to get away from the question and answer everything else but not the question. That's definitely not a good thing. So write down the literal answer. That's your argument, that's your position, and try to find some evidence that how you will prove your argument or the answer that you just wrote. If you didn't find any evidence, that's fine, you'll find something when you read the prompt. So without any further ado, let's go to the prompt. Reading the prompt. Oh, alright, one thing I forgot to mention, that the evidence is that it must be strong. You can't use personal experience as evidence. However, you can use them to strengthen your other argument or evidences. And common example, good evidence are the statistics, theories, historical events, etc. So reading the prompt, you should read the prompt before you start the intro and compare it with what you're supposed to write as evidences that you jotted down. And if you had no idea about what evidences or what you're gonna write, then you have something to think of right now, and the evidences are generally going to be something related or closer to this prompt. So start the essay with introduction, obviously, and try to start with a cliche sentence that is the attention seeker, so it makes it look good. Write the background of what you're gonna write and write down your argument at the end of the essay, end of the introduction, excuse me. And then we move on to the body paragraphs. The body paragraphs, you should start them with stating the evidences that you jotted down in the plan. So you write down the evidence, then you say how it helps prove your argument and connect it with the prompt or the question. So this is how you write the body paragraph, so that it's connected to both your argument and the prompt. And the counter arguments, don't forget about them. You should have a paragraph about counter argument and squashing them, meaning that you prove them wrong. So don't write any counter arguments that might be striking to you but you can't prove wrong, because that's gonna affect your essay. So that's the counter argument. And then we move on to the last part of the essay, the conclusion. The conclusion, it's the summary of your essay, not the prompt. So don't try to summarize the prompt, and end it with evidence and the position. What I mean by that is you should write something like, because of these reasons I support this position, some sort of this kind of sentence structure. And don't really worry about if you have messed up something in introduction and conclusion. So recap, and don't waste time in finding evidences, you will eventually find them. Try to use stronger arguments like less personal experiences. Don't use counter argument that you can prove wrong. Introduction is cliche, background and thesis, and conclusion is the summary and the restating of your argument. So that's all about the AP argumentative essay. I hope you all like the video. Please subscribe for more. See you guys later.